Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Proctor and this is IWAS, which is a lightweight workflow and task platform for Slack, GitHub, and Jira integrations. I'll show you login, the core pages, and a few key flows end to end. The app uses protected routes and lazy loaded pages, so the UI stays snappy while also keeping private areas behind authentication. Starting at the login screen, I'll sign in as the seated admin user. After submitting, I land on the dashboard, which summarizes my workspace at a glance, workflows, total tasks, and status breakdown. And so this gives me a quick health check each time I log in. Next, workflows. At the top, you'll see a form where you can create a new workflow, or you can search through existing ones. And so I can search and look through all the release workflows. This will allow me to search, and then I'll be able to open one that already exists. And so this is for bi-weekly release pipelines. And so these are all the tasks that exist for this workflow. I can mark them as done, I can delete them, or I can add a new one. So we're going to add one called cut release branch. We're going to assign this to our DevOps team, and we're going to select a due date as a month or a week from today. We're going to add this task, and then it's automatically added in the list below. I can mark it as done, and I can delete it if I want to as well. And so behind the scenes, these changes actually generate activity entries, and so you'll see these in the logs and notification pages. Let's look at our task management. And so if you want to look at every single task for each of the workflows that exist, this page easily allows you to do it. It's all paginated. There's many different tasks, but I can quickly go to the last one, or I can search, or I can go through them one by one and look for a particular one that I want. And I can also select how many is actually showing per page. And then the search feature also works. Let's go over the notifications feature. And so this is a live feed of recent activity, your new tasks, updates, and deletes, auto refreshing every few seconds, every 8 seconds to be exact. I can mark individual items red or mark all as red to clear the queue. And so if Slack is configured in our integrations, which I'll show in a second, the same events can be pushed to a channel so that teams can see changes when they are already, or when they're at work, and they can just get it on their phone. Our analytics gives me 2 views, so we have today's summary counts and daily trends of tasks created, so I can spot bursts of quiet or busy work periods. We have our reports page, which basically provides printable date-scoped exports, and this is useful for weekly status updates or audits. I can export the CSV file, and then I can download the CSV so that I can view it and save a portion of the tasks that exists, or based on my filters. Let's go to our integrations page. And so this here, I have a Slack incoming webhook. I already configured it, so I don't have to set anything up, but I can basically anytime I add a new task, delete a task or workflow, it should send me a Slack notification. And so just for now, I'll send a test, and so I can check Slack. And so this is my Slack DM for what I have configured, my webhook that I have configured, and we can see that I just received a notification at 8:43, which is a minute ago. And we also have our GitHub integration, and so I already set up the API, and so I can look at all my repos that I have, and I can select this one, our chatbook site API repo, and I can easily add a new issue to that repo if I think of anything. So I can say bug found, I can say test, and then I can create the issue for this chatbook site API. I have the repo opened over here. If I refresh this page, we can see that this bug found issue that I just created will show up here. Now our final integration we have is our Jira one, and so um, this lists your projects, and you can create a new issue for Jira. And so I already have it configured. I can search my projects that already exist, and I have one for IWAS. I'm gonna create another bug ticket, so bug testing, and this is a new task. I can create the Jira issue, and then I can check my backlog for this IWAS project. And actually, without even refreshing, it automatically showed the bug tests that I had created. And so last page is our settings, and so this just lets me manage my account. You can change your password by entering your current, confirming it, validating, ensures that it's strong and both the passwords match when you confirm, and then you get immediate feedback. And so since we're running low on time, that's the last thing I will show. And so let's log out of here and return back to our login page. And so to wrap up, we're here at our login page, and that was the IWAS. And this focuses on workflows and tasks. It has a clean UX and pragmatic integration so that teams can move fast with visibility and guardrails, and have a centralized platform for managing all their tasks, all their issues in one location. Thank you for watching.